The pigeon has to go to school. Come on. Words and pictures by Mo Williams. The pigeon has to go to school. The pigeon has to go to school. Wait, don't read that title. Too late, rats. Why do I have to go to school? I already know everything. Go on, ask me a question. Any question. Well, I know almost everything. Does school start in the morning? Because you know what I'm like in the morning. It is not pretty. I wish I was a little chick again. A little itty bitty, not going to school. Baby wavy pigeon. What if I don't like school? What if I really don't like it? What if I really, really don't like it? What if? What if the teacher doesn't like pigeons? And the stuff, what about all the stuff? There's so much stuff to learn. What if I learn too much stuff? My head might pop off. I'm scared. What will happen at school? What if there is math or numbers? Why does the alphabet have so many letters? Reading can be hard with one big eye. What about lunch? What will the other birds think of me? Will finger paint stick to my feathers? What's up with those heavy backpacks? I'm a fragile bird. The unknown stresses me out. Dude. There should be a place to practice those things. With experts to help you, in books in classrooms, in other birds to work and play with, maybe a playground. Oh, that is cool. Well, how am I supposed to get there anyway? What? Step aside, coming through. The pigeon has to go to school. The end. I'm a Can-Do Kid. Written by David Plummer and John Archambault. Illustrated by Lisa Gaida. I'm a Can-Do Kid. I can. I'm a Can-Do Kid, yes I am. I'm a Can-Do Kid, yes I am. I can see the sunshine. I can smell a rose. I can tie my shoes. I can wiggle my toes. I can build a snowman with a funny nose. I can plant a seed and watch it grow. I can. I'm a Can-Do Kid, yes I am. I'm a Can-Do Kid, yes I am. I can paint a picture. I can read a book. I can tell the time with just one look. I can catch a raindrop in my hand. I can make a castle in the sand. I can. I'm a Can-Do Kid, yes I am. I'm a Can-Do Kid, yes I am. I'm a wheelchair wonder with wishes and dreams. I can do wheelies and be on teams. I can play frisbee and first base too. I'm a Can-Do Kid just like you. I'm a Can-Do Kid, yes I am. I can count my numbers up to 99. I can be your friend. Will you be mine? I can tell a story. I can row a boat.
I can jump puddles in my new raincoat. I can. I'm a can-do kid, yes I am. I'm a can-do kid, yes I am. I can play kazoo, bang a garbage can, scrub-a-dub a washboard, clang a frying pan. I'm a can-do kid, yes I am. I'm a can-do kid, yes I am. I can ask for help when I don't know how. I can make a wish in a wishing well. I can write a poem. I can sing a song. I can skip and dance all the way home. I can. I'm a can-do kid, yes I am. I'm a can-do kid, yes I am. I'm a can-do kid, yes I am. The end. Car Wash by Sandra Steen and Susan Steen. Illustrated by G. Brian Karras. Car wash. Windows up, engine off, on track. Close hatch, submarine, going down, deep, dark. Porthole, foamy sea, coral reef, wish, wish. What's that? Giant arms, octopus, wom. Big claws, sea monster, don't look back, close call. Seaweed, creatures hide, shark circle, don't move. Whoosh, whoosh, hurricane. Tidal wave, hang on. Psst, psst, safe and sound, bumble dance, beads race. Whir, whir, jaws open, red, hot, breath sucked in. Honk, honk, spit us out, going up all clear. Drip, drip, towel dry, shiny car. Lunchtime. Hot dogs, fries and shakes. Ketchup, please. Dirty car. The end. Who's Hiding Here? By Yoshi. Snow has fallen, crisp and bright, but I see red as well as white. Who's hiding here? A white rabbit. Among the leaves of golden green, someone hopes he cannot be seen. Who's hiding here? A frog and a snake. Rainbow splashes, lots of dots. Some are flowers, some are not. Who's hiding here? A butterfly and a beetle. Eyes are blinking on the log. Eyes are winkling through the fog. Who's hiding here? A moth and a caterpillar. Coral growing in the sea. It looks a little strange to me. Who's hiding here? One big fish and two little fish. A stormy sky, an old bent tree. It's very dark, I can't quite see. Who's hiding here? An owl, a moth, and a caterpillar. Golden stars are sharp and bright. But look, 2 moons. That can't be right. Who's hiding here? A black cat. Quiet nighttime, quiet friend. Soon the earth will turn again. Stars will fade and sun will rise, and I will find some new surprise. I have found you, fish and owl. I have learned to see you now. Snowy rabbit, moth with eyes, you are masters of disguise. Hide by sun and hide by moon, but I will watch and see you soon. The end. Same but different by Jenny Sue Kostecki Shaw. In art class, I painted a picture of my world. My teacher mailed it across the oceans. This is my world. A boy drew back with colors of the sea. This is my world. Same, but different. P.S. Who are you? This is me. My name is Elliot, and I love to climb trees. My name is Kailash, and I love to climb trees too. Same, but different. P.S. Do you live in a tree? That is my tree house where I play. I live in a red brick building with my mom, dad, and baby sister. I live with my family too, all 23 of us. My mom, dad, sister, brother, grandmother, grandfather, aunties, uncles, cousins, and our animals. I have pets too, but not nearly as many as you. Same, but different. P.S. What does it look like where you live? A great river flows through my village. Peacocks dance under trees shaped like umbrellas. The sun is giant and especially hot here. In my city, the sun hides behind buildings as tall as the sky. Taxis, buses, and cars fill the streets. Here, there are few cars and still too much traffic. Same, but different. I ride a bus to school with my friends. So do I. Same, but different. This is our alphabet. This is our alphabet. Same, but different. My favorite class is art, where I can be anything. My favorite class is yoga, where I can be anything. Same, but different. This is how my friends and I say hello. This is how my friends and I say hello. Same, but different. We're best friends, even though we live in two different worlds. Or do we? Different, but the same. The end.
A book about Marley Bear at the Farm by Melissa Croton. Let's read a book about Marley Bear. Marley Bear is in front of the gate. Gus Lion is behind the gate. Marley Bear is at the farm today. Can you find him? Yes, here he is, behind the barn. What can you see at the farm? Look, here's Marley Bear, and Duck is here too. Here's the cow. What sounds do the farm animals make? Dog, cow, hen, pig, horse, duck. What noises do you make? Marley Bear can see 3 pigs, a mommy pig, a daddy pig, a baby pig, and duck. Marley Bear loves to pet the sheep. Can you pet the sheep too? It's so soft and fluffy. Marley Bear goes to see the truck, goose, farmhouse, rabbit, donkey, gate. But where is Marley Bear going now? He's going home. Bye, Marley Bear. The end. Dr. Seuss's ABC.
Dr. Seuss's ABC, beginner books. Big A, little a, what begins with A? Aunt Annie's alligator, A. Big B, little b, what begins with B? Barber, baby bubbles, and a bumblebee. Big C, little c, what begins with C? Camel on the ceiling, C. Big D, little d. David Donald Do dreamed a dozen donuts and duck dog too. A, B, C, D, E. Ear, egg, elephant, E. Big F, little f. F. 4 fluffy feathers on a feather, feff. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Goat girl, goo goggles, G. Big H, little h. Hungry horse, hay. Hen in a hat, hooray. Big I, little I. Ichabod is itchy, so am I. Big J, little j, what begins with J? Jerry Jordan's jelly jar and jam began that way. Big K, little k, kitten kangaroo, kick a kettle, kite, and a king's kerchew. Big L, little Lola lop, left leg, lazy lion licks a lollipop. Big M, little m, many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight, mighty nice. Big N, little n, what begins with those? 9 new neckties and a nightshirt and a nose. O is very useful. You use it when you say, Oscar's only ostrich oiled an orange owl today. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Painting pink pajamas, policeman in a pail. Peter Pepper's puppy, and now Papa's in the pail. Big Q, little q, what begins with Q? The quick queen of Quincy in her quacking quackaroo. Big R, little r, Rosie Robin Ross. Rosie's going to ride on her red rhinoceros. Big S, little s. Silly Sammy Slick sipped 6 sodas and got sick. T. What begins with T? 10 tired turtles on a tuttle tree. Big U, little u. What begins with U? Uncle Ub's umbrella and his underwear too. Big V, little v. Vera Violet Vin is very awful on her violin. WWW. Willie Waterloo washes Warren Wiggins, who is washing Waldo Woo. X is very useful. If your name is Nixie Knox, it also comes in handy spelling axe and extra fox. Big Y, little y. A yawning yellow yak. Young Yolanda Jorgensen is yelling on his back. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Big Z, little z. What begins with Z? I do. I am a zizzer, zoner, zozzer, zus, as you can plainly see. The end. The Valentine Bears by Eve Bunting. Pictures by Jan Brett. The Valentine Bears. It was October 14, and the bear's den was snug and secure for the winter. Mrs. Bear set her alarm for February 14, Then she curled herself comfortably against Mr. Bear's back and listened to his snores. It was good to settle down for a long 4 months' sleep. When the alarm went off 4 months later, Mrs. Bear could hardly believe it. It seemed as if she'd just gone to bed. My, she said, yawning. Spring already? And then she remembered. It wasn't spring yet. She set the alarm for a special reason. Mrs. Bear stretched, scratched, kissed Mr. Bear on his nose, and got up. Mr. Bear could sleep through just about anything, and she was glad. She had things to do. First, she made a sign. It's nice to share Valentine's Day with someone you love. She tracked the sign on the wall so Mr. Bear would see it the instant he woke up. Leaves had blown into the den while they slept. Mrs. Bear brushed them into a pile and swept them outside. Brr, she said, standing in front of the den. You'd think they put this special day in summer. Mr. Bear and I have never shared a Valentine's Day in all of our years together. Mrs. Bear dug up the honey pot she had buried in the foam. She pawed off the lid and smiled. It was fruity and rich and smelled of the summer, just the way Mr. Bear liked it. Mrs. Bear carried the pot inside and put it on the table next to the bowl of crunchy dried beetles and bugs. Crispy critters! How Mr. Bear loved crispy critters! She had made 2 Valentine poems way back in summer. Now she got them out of the drawer. One said, red berries are red, blueberries are blue. Termites are sweet, and you are too. Your teeth are so sharp, your claws are so fine. Dear Mr. Bear, you are my Valentine. She couldn't decide which poem she liked best, so she decided to give them both to Mr. Bear. Mrs. Bear huddled herself in her coat and went outside again. Only crazy creatures would be out this early in the year, she muttered. The sun shone through a haze, pale as milk. Crows cawed in the white air. The arms of trees scratched at the sky. Mrs. Bear clawed away the ice on top of the pond. She splashed water on her ears and muzzle. She sleeked her head fur and took a long, cold drink. It was time to waken Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear's snores drifted from the den and she smiled. Mr. Bear could sleep through just about anything. Mrs. Bear shook his shoulder. Time to get up, Mr. Bear. Her, onk, snored Mr. Bear. Mrs. Bear shook harder. Wake up, Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear shrugged her away and turned his face to the wall. Just another 5 weeks, he begged. Mrs. Bear poked his back. Happy Valentine's Day. Mr. Bear curled himself into a fur ball. Her onk, he said. Oh, no, you don't. Mrs. Bear pulled Mr. Bear's ears till he uncurled himself. She tickled his paws. She pried open his eyes and watched them drop close again. Her onk, said Mr. Bear. Mrs. Bear sighed. She took their empty berry can, snuggled deep in her coat, and went back outside. A wolverine slept, safe in a hollow log. A deer drank from the pond. It stopped drinking and looked at Mrs. Bear with surprise as she filled the berry can. Mrs. Bear decided the deer had never seen a bear up about so early. She carried the can of ice water inside. I'm sorry about this, Mr. Bear, she said, but you can't just keep on sleeping. This is a very special day. 1, 2, 3. Surprise! Mr. Bear shouted and sat straight up. It was a surprise, all right. Mrs. Bear jumped and the ice water splashed all over her. Mr. Bear hugged her. You thought I could sleep through just about anything, didn't you? He boomed. Well, I fooled you. Happy Valentine's Day. He pulled a box from under his pillow. I've had these here all along. Oh, no, Mr. Bear. Oh, Mr. Bear. Chocolate-covered ants. My very favorites. Mr. Bear licked his lips. Mine, too. He admired the sign on the wall. Then Mr. Bear ran for the poems and Mr. Bear read them out loud. Dear Mr. Bear, you are my Valentine. That's lovely. His nose wrinkled. Is that fruity, rich summer honey I smell? Mrs. Bear smiled. Will you join me at the table? They sat together, sharing the Valentine treats, till shadows filled the den, and the bowl and box and the honey pot were empty, and the special day was ended. And then they went to sleep again until spring. The end. Olaf's 1, 2, 3. Let's count, starting with me. See, I have 1 carrot nose, 2 very happy arms, and buttons on my tummy. Reindeer have 4 strong legs. Sven, that tickles. Come on, let's find you a snack. Follow me past these. 5 snowy hills, 6 frozen trees, and 7 shining icicles. Kristoff's sled. He might have a snack. Oh, wait. First, let's count these 8 sparkling snowflakes. Kristoff, Anna, they've made 9 snow angels. And here's a cup of cocoa with 10 marshmallows. Go ahead, Sven. You can thank me with a kiss. The end.
Froggy's Sleepover by Jonathan Landon, illustrated by Frank Rigowitz. Froggy's Sleepover. It was Friday and school was out. Froggy flopped home from the school bus. Flop, 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 singing, hooray, hooray, it's Friday, Friday. I'm going to Max's for a sleepover. That's great, said Froggy's mother, and she gave him a plate of chocolate fly cookies. This is your first sleepover. Are you nervous? Who, me? Of course not, said Froggy, and he hopped up and flopped to his room. Flop, flop, flop. He pulled a big sack from his closet, slam, stuffed in his sleeping bag, stoof, sloof, squeezed in his pillow proof, slapped in his pajamas, puff, shoved in a pair of underwear, puff. There he said, and flopped outside, dragging his sack behind him. Shaloot! Froggy! Called his mother. What? Did you forget your huggy? Oops, said Froggy, and he flopped back inside. Flop, flop, flop. I found it, he yelled. It was in a jar. It was in the cookie jar. Slam. Then out a door he went, dragging his sack behind him. Shaloop. Froggy! Called his mother. What? Did you forget your toothbrush? Oops, said Froggy, and he flopped back inside. Flop, flop, flop. I found it, yelled Froggy. It was in my toy chest. Bang. Don't forget to brush, said his mother. I know, said Froggy. Then off he went to Max's, dragging his sack behind him. Shaloop. At Max's, he dumped everything out on the floor. Shlump. Rolled out his sleeping bag. Shloop. And fluffed out his pillow. Flew. Okay, said Froggy, I'm ready for bed. But Froggy, said Max, it's only 4 o'clock. So they waited till after dinner. Then they crawled into their sleeping bags. Wait, said Froggy, jumping up. I forgot to brush my teeth. Don't be a baby, said Max. This is a sleepover. You don't have to brush. Froggy crawled back into his bag. Wait, he said, jumping back up. I need my Huggy to go to sleep. Sleep, said Max. Who's going to sleep? We can tell scary stories and have pillow fights all night long. Froggy slipped back into his bag, and Max told a story that made Froggy's skin crawl. Now it's your turn, said Max. But there were weird, scaring sounds, and scary shapes hung in the shadows like ghosts. I have a better idea, said Froggy. What? Said Max. Let's go to my house for a sleepover. When they got back to Froggy's, they tiptoed inside in the dark, quiet. Crash! Froggy bumped into a lamp and knocked over the goldfish bowl. Splash! Froggy! Yelled his mother. What all the ruckus? She flicked on the light. Oops! Cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. We decided to sleep here instead. Oh, Froggy, said his mother. I thought you wanted to sleep at Max's. I did, cried Froggy. But, I was hungry. And you'll make the best popcorn. Can you make us some, please? Okay, you little munchies, said his mom. Pop, pop, pop. She made them some buttery popcorn, then went back to bed. Plump, plump, plump. Froggy and Max were having a wild pillow fight. Good night, pumpkins, called Froggy's mom. I hope they go to sleep soon, growled Froggy's dad. Me too, moaned Froggy's mom. Froggy's parents were snoring like horses when Froggy's mom heard a sound. Her eyes popped open and she flickered on the light. Max was standing by the bed. I have a tummy ache, he said. I want to go home. So back they went to Max's, dragging their sacks behind them. Shaloop. But there were still weird sounds and scary shadows there, so they went back to Froggy's. But Max wanted his own pillow, so they went back to Max's. But Froggy wanted pink lemonade, so back and forth they went. Shloop, shloop, shloop. Till at last they fell asleep at Max's house at 9 o'clock in the morning. Zzz. The end.